welcome. So today's Spirit of the Animals Oracle and Season of the Witch Litha Oracle. So this is the new deck we're using because we're in summer, okay? So every season I change these oracle cards. And if you've been following along, by the way, if you're new, my name is Melissa. I'm from Postcards to the Universe. You can go through my channel on YouTube and you can see on my playlist, I read tarot, I do short videos about things about manifestation, anything inspirational, my thoughts about, I don't know. I'm a Gemini, so it just depends on the day. I could be talking about anything. But I consistently do for my own oracle deck, and I consistently do the Spirit of the Animal Oracle because I absolutely love the messages that we get from the animals. I'm super connected to animals. I have a feeling that most of the people that watch my show or shows like mine are super connected to nature, are super connected to the animals, right? We feel things very deeply, so there's messages here for us, and we got great cards today. Great cards. It's July 1st, so it's really, I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video, but I'm reading it on July 1st, so it's the cards you'll see are so good for the first day of a new month. All right, so the first one we got is so cute. His little faces are so cute. We got frog. Look at how cute they are. Okay, so frog is prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune awaits you. So hop into this new month with joy. All right. So the frog is prosperity, abundance, fertility, luck, transformation, adaptable, rainmaker, cleansing, resurrection, change, and night magic. I love that. We got these cute little frogs everywhere right now down here in Florida. All frogs are born in or near a watery world and mature to live on land. Frogs experience 3 stages of life: egg, tadpole, and frog. Frog people are comfortable with change and happily transform for the better. Because of the numerous eggs they lay, frogs are symbols for prosperity and fertility. That makes sense. This omen is meant to bring good luck, abundance, and perhaps even a baby to the house. Ooh, anybody watching today who's been trying to get pregnant? If you're here, this may be a little message. You've been praying for and asking for a sign, and if you're not, be extra careful. Oh my God, I love that. One of the most beloved folk stories is The Frog Prince, in which love transforms the frog into a prince. Frog is a wonderful totem for anyone who has ever felt awkward or like an outsider. Frog medicine promises that one day we will transform our shadowy emotions of unworthiness into beauty and love of the self. If frog is your totem, you will always be drawn to water. Be sure to cleanse in a salt and mud bath when needed, and don't forget to relax. If tensions build up, just let them go. Find a new lily pad and call in the renewing rain. The magic of frog people is their adaptability. They give themselves permission to hop away from a bad situation and towards a happier one. Frog medicine opens the doors to good luck and abundance. Call on the magic of frog to lead you to a better, brighter life. Oh, I love that so much. And coming from Gemini, which is very adaptable, to going into Cancer, we're in Cancer season right now, and that's all about water, So being connected to the water. Interesting how these things appear, right? So you got some abundance and luck coming. All right, turn it this way so you can see it. Okay, and then for the Season of the Witch, the Litha Oracle, we got Daisies. Daisies. Okay. There is a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. How perfect is that to go along with the frog card? Keywords are cheerfulness, pure joy, feeling better, love, and care. Daisies really are one of the happiest flowers. They go small but bright and seem to dance in the wind as though they haven't a care in the world. Often given to people who are sick or down, these little flowers bring a burst of cheer into your darkest days. Receiving them is a reminder that someone loves and cares for you and took the time to make sure you're doing okay. Someone is thinking of you when you receive this card and would love to hear from you soon. They have wondered whether or not you're okay, or perhaps are hoping you're thinking of them as well. This card can mean a happy reunion is on the way, especially if someone specific popped into your mind. Reach out and see if there's an opportunity to reconnect with someone who could bring a vast amount of joy into your life. Interesting. If someone reaches out to you, be sure to reciprocate the interest, even if your last encounter ended on a sour note. Daisies are sometimes given as a sign of lasting love and friendship to give things another chance. Very interesting, because we're in retrograde season, and that's when old things come back up to the surface. So maybe somebody is thinking about you, or you've been thinking about somebody, and this card is saying that it's joyful. So a reconnection would be a joyful one at this time. And also with the frog, you have prosperity and abundance. So if you are thinking of somebody, an old friend that you want to reach back out to, maybe it's a time to do that. Or if somebody reaches out to you, maybe be open to the possibility of, talking or reconnecting. I mean, everybody's situation is different. I kind of get the vibe, because of the daisies, it's more of a friendship thing than a romantic thing, but of course it could be romantic. But daisies aren't the flowers usually associated with passionate love, like old relationships. And you always want to be cautious in Mercury retrograde, because old lovers do seem to pop back in, and you got to really think the relationship ended for a reason, so be very cautious about that. But either way, I think that these are great cards for the beginning of a new month. Things are coming. We're being asked to reflect, review, look at maybe reconnecting with people, and we have a lot of abundance and prosperity and joy coming to us this month, especially because I am reading it on the 1st of July. So the world may be crazy, but that doesn't mean your world has to be. You have choices on how you spend your time and your energy. So spend your time and your energy doing something that brings you joy and that you love doing. And don't worry about what's happening out there, right? Just worry about what's happening in your world. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. And, if you did, leave a comment, let me know. Do all the things like subscribe, comment, and, if an animal, especially if the spirit of the animal resonates with you, like if it's your animal totem, I'd love to hear why, or how you know that, or how that's shown up for you. Let me know. All right, have a great day, everybody, and have a great July, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.